news to share with you today because it's starting to get a little bit out of control here. There's no reason there should be 5 cars here while still having a shop. Right as I'm complaining about having too many cars, you guys show up with the truck.
One 408 crank.
This is the best UPS day ever.
One set of rotating assembly.
Thanks, mailman. I bought a daily for my daily, for my daily, for my daily. We're gonna pull Mimi out because we got some work to do today, boys. Cold start on the Pronda. Morning, little K24. Oh, she starts right up.
What's that noise?
Is that the axle slapping?
I think it's the axle.
Wait. So one of the things on the list to do today is actually pull that axle to have it re-welded. I also have a surprise that Mimi I've been talking about for a long time. I mean, man, this episode is full of lots of good news and surprises for you. Lots of dead cars that are coming back to life. I think we're gonna end up doing like a little sheet plate instead of this OEM piece. This little short piece that comes factory, it's kind of cutting into the heat protected, so I think we're gonna have to delete this or at least file this lip off because it's a little unnecessary, and that way it'll keep everything protected. We're also gonna probably end up doing 90s on these lines. We have good scavenging and we're running 2 pumps. We just wanted to make sure we had extra flow and didn't change too many variables before the dyno day.
I would like to have to note, look at the pipes. Look at how clean Alex's tune is.
Yeah.
It's not black, it's white.
For a bunch of people who apparently don't know what they're doing, I think we did all right. We literally drove over to the dyno. Dynoed, must have been 100 plus passes. Broke the record. I went racing all day the next day. Sorry, street tuning. And then drove her home.
Exactly. And it made it. It's here. It's running.
Speaking of, that's actually why we're kind of moving some cars around. We're going to be wiring Alex Pites' controller to the TCM so that we can pull timing between shifts so that we're not doing any power shifting when we go to the drag strip. But first, I know you guys have been awaiting any type of update on Mimi. Here she is. And I promise this has been worth the wait. We are going all out on the 6-liter iron block. We got a rotating assembly from Texas Speed. It's a balanced 408 stroker kit. So we got to pull this block out. We're going to take it to the machine shop to get machined, and then we're going to assemble everything. We dinged the pistons a little bit. They're self-clearancing pistons. You can see where the valves made a little bit of contact. Then we'll be back out at the drag strip soon. So I'm really excited for this. We've been needing a built bottom end now for quite some time. We didn't think this stock one would last long. Actually, I thought we would grenade it well before we just dinged the pistons. Yeah. I guess we did bend a couple rods too. I mean, we were pushing 1,000 horsepower.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We even turned it down a little bit too. We're like, maybe it's a little aggressive. Turned it down, still sent it. All right, let's push her out. Let's hoist this puppy. Let's disassemble from the trans. Beep, 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 beep. May not have spilled everywhere. Sean ran and grabbed some kitty litter. Superman must put those bolts in.
Always Sandy does it to himself. Every time I find a bolt that's really tight, I know it's Sandy.
Hey, you know what? It didn't fall out.
For the record, we assembled the engine and the trans and then put it in the hole as one. We're trying to take off the engine separately. We had issues getting the input shaft into the engine, so we just kind of did it outside of the car and put it in, and it'll be interesting to see us put the motor back in with the trans in the car. But the bolts are hard to get to, and they're really tight. Do it more kitty litter?
Of course. This is funny though. Just spread it.
Okay, oil drained, coolant lines disconnected, bolts are out, disconnected the starter, and now we have to do is the bell housing bolts, and I think we're ready to pull her out.
He's been trying to throw this bolt into this giant tub, and he's missed twice now.
What do they call that? A field goal? I think that's
Well, you can't stand that close. What the f was that?
field goal for the 10-yard line.
He can turn a wrench, he can't throw a ball. If I remember correctly, we had to jack this car up to get it under.
Yep. You remembered. That doesn't seem right either.
No, that's right.
Is this how we did it?
Yeah. Oh.
And it gives you like an inch.
Inch more than we had.
True. Very true.
Good. Want more room?
Yeah.
I can give you lots right now.
Oh, there we go. Now we're thinking with our brains. You can pull it.
Ready to pull and wiggle?
Oh yeah, it's ready to go. It's out of the mounts. I just need a pry bar.
Look, it went. You're out.
Free.
There she goes. Oh, no, that's maxed out.
Okay, that's fine. That's all we need. Right to there. Tie down.
Yeah, let's strap up the trans and then we can lower it.
That's it. Yeah.
We gotta lift it over.
Sit inside as if you're the engine. We need the weight to go back down.
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Ready? Okay.
There we go. That's alright.
Alright, we got it. It's out. Vroom, 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 vroom.
So I think what the plan is we're gonna take this to the shop and we're gonna disassemble it there just for the sake of mess. We do have a couple more things we're gonna do today that I'm excited to share with you. The first being we're gonna run a wire from the TCM of Phoenix to the paddle shifter so that we can pull timing between shifts. So I think we're gonna clean up here. We now got the motor apart. We'll disassemble it later. We're gonna start working on that and then on to the next thing.
Yes, things.
Yay, more things.
More things.
The next thing being Pronda. Huh?
Wow.
Huh? Yeah. Ever since I took these wheels off of the Subaru, I knew that they were going to have to go on the Prius. Well, unfortunately, they're not going to fit because we need different lugs to fit for this. But we're going to start working on Phoenix. We're going to work on the shifting right now. So this is the type of shit that I usually don't film. This is where like 80 plus hours goes into behind camera, but you guys can see the TCM is right in the wheel well, and we're stealing signals from the harness in order to shift better. They'll never know.
It's tapped into the computer. Now we just gotta figure out what we need.
What signal it's giving it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't scratch the wheel.
Don't scratch it.
She already scratched it, so.
I didn't scratch it. So we ended things a little bit early yesterday when we were working, and it's kind of ironic because now we're starting at the same time that we ended. However, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update first of what's changed in the past couple days. I say yesterday, it was a couple days ago. We have Pronda all jacked up. We are ready to take the axles out. If you guys remember, we broke that when we were with the Booster Boys. They tried to launch it. We were gonna pull the axles out and just keep welding the one side, but we figured, you know, we're probably gonna also talk about a solution of getting some legitimate axles made. So before we just keep welding to break them, while we have the car jacked up, I'm actually going to keep the axles here and talk to a couple companies about possibly making an axle swap kit. I don't know. It'll definitely be stronger than any welds we throw on there. An update on Phoenix is that we got the wire ran to the TCM. Pites is actually working on that on his end now in the controller so that we can pull timing and be able to shift comfortably. No more Russian roulette shifting. I saw like a couple comments on this video of like, oh, you're roasting the tires. Your car was pitching sideways. I watched the clip. You guys, the car was going straight. So in the meantime, all that's left is Mimi, and I swear for the life of me, I will never be able to have a spotless driveway. There's just no helping me here. Sean is actually on his way with the truck. We're going to load up the motor. I'm going to bring it back to the shop because I'm going to disassemble her tonight so I can then bring her to Greg over at Millennium. He's going to be doing the machine work before we assemble her with the Texas Speed goodies. So I also have some news for you guys about the whole I'm moving title when I get there. So before we get started, I just wanted to talk to you guys and kind of show you what's going on. You all recognize this space. If you guys have been OGs, as I hope you are, you would know that I rent this lift. I rent from this side over. But the thing is, this isn't mine, that's not mine, these toolboxes aren't mine, I get one space on that rack, the printer's not mine, so in reality, I have a shelf on that rack, entire storage here, and this shelf here, and a lift. I'm very thankful for it, but I'm kind of happy to say that my business and what I do is just expanding beyond being able to have two cars here. I was signed for a 1-year lease here, and it's a year ago today we moved in, and I'm not gonna be extending the lease. In fact, we're moving, boys. It's time to find a bigger shop. We're leaving this place one final time to say goodbye, and your girl's gonna be getting a place of her own. And I'm really excited for it. I'm really big on tidiness, and I really like having a clean shop, so mind our one table, because right, we just don't have a place to put everything, but none of this pile of stuff is mine. Nothing on this half of the shop is mine. I really look forward to having our own space. I hope it's organized. Y'all can read me in the comments in the future when the shop looks messy, but you guys are probably wondering what is going on with the supercar. I'm being a picky motherfucker. There is one supercar that I really want that I just can't find in that spec, so bear with me. It is coming, I promise. Just need a little patience. So if I were to talk about my dream shop, yes, you guys already know that we're talking about a loft that I sleep in with a cot and a fridge and an Xbox, and then a huge warehouse for the cars. But what's realistic and what I'm fine with is just finding, you know, a good facility for my cars. I don't know if it's all gonna happen at once, but my goal is to have a new, clean, organized shop with a couple lifts and just having everything in stock. I kind of dream big, and I'm really looking forward to having my own facility. Also, the cool thing about having multiple lifts means multiple builds going on, and more space means more cars, and ideally cars that run. Thank you all of you guys who've been with me for the journey so far, but we got a motor to disassemble, so let's get back to that. And I gotta be out of here in the next 2 weeks, so hopefully I'll be showing you the new shop very soon here.
Watch the truck.
That's what Perfect.
As you would expect it to be, but we don't have the right Allen key for this, and it's Loctited the fuck up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the pulley off, we're gonna take the cover off, and we're gonna heat this and then try to bust that out, and then we'll continue with everything else. We're hanging on to this guy. We have a disassembled engine from Mimi. Everything looks pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna be reusing the crank. We're definitely gonna be reusing the can. This thing is ready as f. Maybe we'll put her inside of Envy, we'll see. Everything else looked pretty good. Sandy was saying that these are a little gold on the bottom side because of cheap bearings and moss boosties. Aside for that, like, no major scoring. And the reason for all of this was because we bent a couple rods, and you can see on this one, kind of cocks right there. I think it's this one here. Yep, she a little loosey, boys. You can see where this is making contact with the crank.
Hey. Nice, very nice.
I mean, at the end of the day, we knew this was gonna happen. We honestly expected something a little bit worse, but we bent a couple rods, so what? We're gonna build this a little bit stronger. All right, we're shooting for like 1,500 horsepower, boys, so. Yeah, overall, everything looks super good. We just bent a couple rods, so now we tore her apart. We're gonna bring the block over to Greg at Millennium. He's gonna do a little bit of machine work, and we're gonna prepare her for a 4.8 stroker, so really looking forward to this. Sandy, what are you doing?
Hijacking you. The new truck needs good oil.
Wait, let's give a shout out right now. Sandy worked his f***ing ass off to go buy that truck. And within a week, he already did wheels, tires, exhaust, and lowered it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell the wife.
She watches. She's already just.
She doesn't know about the wheels and tires yet, though.
She's about to find out.
She's gonna find out tomorrow morning when she gets up. Sorry, I bought wheels and tires. Oh, it's pretty quick already.
It's really fast. When you took off in front of
it's fast
Sheepy,
as
I was like, oh, damn. I was not expecting that. I usually don't like driving people's cars, but can I launch it once?
You know, it doesn't have launch control, and if it does, I haven't figured out how to use it.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
I did notice this. If you hold the foot brake too long and release, it kind of gets mad.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
you do a burnout?
I haven't tried it yet.
No shit.
I wanted to save the original tires and wheels so I could go sell them and have some sort of resale value. Now that the new tires and wheels are on it, yeah, I really don't care. They were $90 a piece for the tires, so.
Bro, we should race against the C8.
Let's see,
That's
whoop
not fair.
its ass.
Give him a little bit of time.
I might have you for the first 10 feet.
Make it a drift truck.
I don't know about that.
All right,
I paid a lot of money.
Truck. It's a drag drift truck.
Yeah.
I paid a lot of money for that truck.
Comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see Sandy do to this truck. Let Sandy know what you want Sandy to do to this truck. All right, you guys, it has been a hugely successful day. I'm gonna close out here. It's really cold and it's been a long day. I have a really exciting With Love collection coming to you guys very soon, actually. Since all of you love this drop so much, we're doing something special for you. I will show you soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to bed. You crew, we out here with love. Bye.
When I get in a car, I just go, yep, I've just accepted that life is what it is. I can't do anything about it anyway, so. When I get in the car, I go, please don't kill me, and that's it. I'm done. At that point, I have no more choices.